Hello, hello. I'm back. I forgot to unmute myself for a second there. Stream's already skipped. We've only just started. It's okay though. We're doing the Hildibrand quests again. Finally. Only took me a giant chunk of time to get back to them. I was enjoying patch 6.3? 6.3? Yeah, I think that's what just came out. So it took me a little bit to get back to this, but now that I'm done with that shenanigans, it's time to get started. So when last we left off with these, we'd finished ARR, so we're gonna start the Heavensward portion of the quests, I guess. So here we go. A gentleman falls rather than flies. As you catch sight of Nashu, you can't help but wonder if you are about to have a bad time. Oh no. Well, I'll be Dimmalui in the flesh. A pleasure to see you again. Wait, is this what they call serendipity? It is, isn't it? That settles it. You've got to help me find the inspector. Core, I was hoping you would silently agree. So, I've been trying to calculate the trajectory the inspector took when he was catapulted into the sky again. I've triple-checked my figures and concluded that he must have landed somewhere here in Ishgard. Unfortunately, the investigation hasn't been proceeding as smoothly as I had hoped. But now that you're here, we're sure to make some progress. Come, let's speak with the merchants and see if anyone hasn't had dealings with a gentlemanly Highlander. Well, if he's like undead again. A gentlemanly Highlander, you say? My apologies, but I cannot say I've had dealings with a man as you describe. Oh. Yes, of course. Too lazy. Can't be bothered to walk the whole way. Good evening to you, sir. Oh, you were looking for someone? A gentlemanly Highlander. I know not this man of whom you speak, but mayhap Mistress Elise does? She is well acquainted with rather a lot of merchants and noblemen. I was about to be like, oh yeah, is the reporter gonna return? And then I was like, oh. I've sold my fair share of goods to Highlander adventurers, but I'd not describe such clients as particularly gentlemanly, I'm afraid. I have a float. An ice cream float here. I'm probably gonna nibble on it as we go. In between talking. I've already forgotten how much talking this is for me. As ever, a warm and welcome to you, sir. How may I be of service? We're looking for a dude. Probably in tattered gear. A gentlemanly Highlander, you say? Now that I think of it, I have heard tell of a foreigner who may be the man whom you seek. Begging your pardons, miss, but did you say you know Inspector Hildibrand? An acquaintance of yours, I presume. I do not know his name, only that he is here by invitation of Lord Edmont, or so it is rumored. Really? Surely, as a ward of House Fortong, it would be a trifling matter to go and ask after him at the manor. Core, I knew it was serendipity! To Fortong Manor! Off we go! Excitement awaits! I am very curious. I don't know, it just seems interesting that he would end up, working with another house. I don't know, I don't believe it fully. I'm suspicious. Well met, Master Louis. Do you require assistance? Yeah, we're looking for someone. We want to get in with the other families. Aye, it is as you say. At this time, Lord Edmont is entertaining a foreign guest. Huzzah! We found the inspector! We don't know that yet, Nashu. If I am not mistaken, their meeting should be ending shortly. If you like, you may retire to the gazebo and wait for our guests to depart. A gazebo? Aren't those dangerous? Then again, you seem a reasonable sort. Not like to let a wild gazebo run amok. Very well. We humbly accept your offer. What? You mean Gobu? And if it wakes up, I'll have you there to protect me. Okay. Does she actually think gazebos will eat her? Or is she like, does she think it's a Gobu? Because either way, it's hilarious. I kind of hope she just thinks that gazebos are these maniacal evildoers, so. Oh, this waiting takes so long. I would say it would be the other inspector, but isn't he native to Ishgard? That must be Inspector Hildibrand. Nashu, we don't know if it's him yet. I cannot well imagine how arduous your journey must have been. Truth be told, I found the brisk Corthan air to be rather invigorating. It stimulates body and mind both, a welcome benefit when one must discuss matters of commerce. I dare say we would not have accomplished so much otherwise. There you are, Inspector. I've been looking all over for you. Ah! It is a Manderville man! Just not the right one. I say, who do I see before me? Not one but two of my beloved son's faithful companions. Lord Godbert, but I thought... Yeah, we're looking for him right now. Do you know where he is? Hildy? In Ishgard? This is the first I've heard of it. Aha! I found you at last, heretic! Who is this guy? Yes, you! The hulking brute with a mad gleam in his eye. Your brazen heresy is plain for all to see. Surrender yourself to the Inquisition at once. I beg your pardon. This man is an Uldan merchant, here at the behest of House Forton. Such baseless accusations will not be tolerated. A guest of House Forton? Then he couldn't possibly... Though there were those two wards that... Though there were those two wards that they were acquitted of all charges by trial by combat. If he demands the right to, then I would personally have to... Oh dear. What is he doing in the background? He just stops. 1,000 apologies, good sir. I spoke out of turn. I am Seer, and as you may have guessed, I am an inquisitor who has been charged with investigating reports of rather suspicious, possibly heretical individual. Ho ho ho, a heretic, you say? One who bears a passing resemblance to me. I, a man, rather muscular, wearing dark garments and acquitting himself in a somewhat gentlemanly fashion, as some might say. Oh no. This heretic sounds like the spitting image of Inspector Hildibrand. Could he be a fan? Nashu. Say again? You are acquainted with such a man. Hello, Kitty. Did you come to say hello? You are so very sweet. So very sweet and kind, yes. So very wonderful. Okay, thank you, Kitty. I see, and the man you are looking for is Godbert's son. It would seem that our investigations may be connected. So I put to you a proposal. The first reported sightings of the heretic I am tracking came from Falcon's Nest. Mayhap we should journey there together. It is, after all, possible that we are seeking the selfsame individual. If so, and if he is innocent, it would be best It would be for the best if you were present when I apprehend him, that we might resolve this matter without incident.
Ah, kitty! You are so very cute, and you are trying to fall.
I say we go with him, Dimma. This looks to be our best lead yet. Then I shall accompany you all. It has been far too long since I laid eyes on my beloved son, and if there is a chance we might be reunited, I should be glad to seize it. Then it is settled. We shall leave for Falcon's Nest at once. She is just knocking my mic all over the place today.
Please, kitty. Please. I'm trying to play video games.
Don't eat my nose.
You're so very sweet.
Okay, let's see. I can go straight to Falcon's Nest, right? No! Is there a way to get to Falcon's Nest? I could swear there is. No. Do not bite me. I think we can get here. Can we get to it from here? Me being lazy over here, not wanting to teleport. Don't bite my nose. Don't do it. I see you wanting to try. Don't do it. Good girl. There we go. There is a way to walk. Don't put your paw on my mouth. I can talk if I want to. I'm allowed to talk. I'm allowed. She apparently doesn't like my voice right now. Stop!
It's very rude. It's rude. Rude to tell someone to shush like that. I never do that to you. You're a good kitty.
Anyways, Godbert, you're gonna freeze! The power of his thighs compels him to remain warm. Master Louis, are those your traveling companions? I just met these people. I don't know them. The mysterious muscular vagabond. Ah, yes. The patrol sighted him lurking near the dusk vigil. Thinking he might be a lost traveler, they called out to him, but rather than approach, he fled. Quite frankly, I am surprised you bothered to come all this way. That sighting barely warranted a mention in my reports. Aha! The unmistakable scent of heresy. What? Why? Terribly sorry. Old habit I picked up from my mentor. I know, I will not rush to judgment as before. Still, much as I hope you find your missing inspector, I must confess some small desire that we instead unearth the lingering pocket of heresy. Of late, there have been virtually no confirmed instances of heretical misdeeds. It's gotten so bad that some are speculating our funding may be reduced, or worse, that the Inquisition's operations might come under review. That is why, Halone as my witness, I will find and bring a heretic to justice, and prove that our order still has value in these uncertain times. You could just kind of shift your goals. You could, instead of inquisiting on heretics, you could, I don't know, you're pretty stickly, you could become the IRS. Yeah, there you go. You're done. Taxual heresy. Yes, I understand you have your reasons. But whether or not this vagabond was a heretic remains to be seen. Still, if you were set upon your course, you might begin your search near the Dusk Vigil. An excellent suggestion, Sir Redwall. Should we succeed in our endeavor, rest assured that you will share in the glory. Sorry, I can barely see the screen right now because of my cat. The hunt continues. Onward to the Dusk Vigil. I'm told that region is especially cold, so do not forget to dress appropriately for the weather. I am dressed appropriately. I'm dressed like a true cat. Cold. Hello.
Hello, kitty.
Alright, here we go. Gonna get some money. I'm very broke. 'Cause I want a house. I actually got a house in the housing lottery this time because of all the new wards they released. It's a work in progress. But you can feel free to drop by and see what's going on if you want. I like it. I'm very proud of my little house. It's very small, but it's all I need. Yes, it's very good. The cat has left, and she has left behind all of her hair. All over my face. It's adorable. Oh, that's where that button is! Oh, sorry. I only just found the raid button. I can raid people now. Wait, I can add goals? Cool. Cool. Well, let's do that. Let's set a goal. I want to set a goal. Yeah, let's do that. Sure. Oh, I can customize this? That's cool. Look at that! I have a goal now! Cool. What is this? Browser source? Oh well. Alright, destination. Too far away. I didn't know you could set that. That's so cool. Look at you, me, learning all the things every day. Okay. Fury take me. It's freezing. Ugh, this is a waste of time. No living thing could survive in this godforsaken wasteland. There's many living things out here. Over there, look! Someone's coming from the vigil. Inspector! Inspector, is that you? I'm really curious. Well, those are definitely... Oh. As I live and breathe, of all the places to be reunited with Master Zombiebrand's compatriots, how fare you all this fine morning? Hark! A heretic raised from the dead by his brother's unholy magics? He's not a heretic. He's one of the gentle dead men. Hildibrand Gobbert is progressively getting more naked. What brings you so far from Old Dog, good sir? Well, as you know, ours is a rather lonely existence. So when we heard rumors of an abandoned fortress held by zombies, we were delighted. I was chosen to serve as emissary and set out immediately. Alas, it seems my efforts were for naught. Yeah, I kinda killed them all. Repeatedly. Several times whenever it comes up in my roulette. Truly, every last one dead. That is to say, irrevocably dead. If it was necessary, then so be it. Still, after coming all this way, it is more than a little disappointing, you understand. Inquisitor. Then my calculations were wrong? The inspector didn't land in Corythus? Now, do not fret so. If it is our overlord you seek, then you are in luck. As the founder of the Gentle Dead Men, our fates and our aether are inextricably entwined. In fact, I can feel it calling to me now. Truly, good sir? You can guide us to Inspector Hildibrand? As surely as my rotting nose can lead me to fresh brains. Follow me, my friends. That's actually really interesting. Okay, Godbert. It's interesting to think about the magical applications of that. One must remain vigilant for heresy, for it can manifest in a myriad ways. 'Tis a vile, insidious sickness, which must needs be burned out ere the infection takes hold. Surely zombification would qualify, yes? No. Confound it, they've left us behind! This is what you get. This is what you get for being such a jerk. I can wholeheartedly say I do recommend peach soda floats. Godbert's still progressively mourning. Sierra's look of utter confusion is one you know all too well. Don't call it a comeback. Who do they think they are, commandeering this investigation? And employing a zombie as a bloodhound? It beggars belief. You must regain control of the situation. With me, Dimma. Oh, hello. There's so many random chores to do in Final Fantasy now, but they're like all things that I'm excited for. I guess it's not chores, it's projects. Projects is the correct word. I have so many random projects. I started unlocking all the tribes and stuff, so I am enjoying that process. It's fun seeing all the little side stories and the way they connect to the main story and everything. So my next tribe that I'm looking to unlock is one of the Stormblood tribes. So that will be fun. I just unlocked one of the Endwalker ones today. Hold on a moment, my friends. I must needs concentrate. Master Zombibrand is in... Oh. What shield is that? That's cool. Master Zombibrand is indeed nearby, but there is also something else, mayhap a powerful magic confounding my senses. I can guide you no further. We must needs split up and search the area. Now see here! These wastes are infested with wild beasts, and you would have us split up? Dimma can handle himself, true, and you've clearly no reason to fear death, but what of Mistress Nashu? Ah, I take your meaning. My good zombie, Dimma, pray see to the lady's protection. Ah, I take your meaning. Whoops. Inquisitor Seer, would you care to take the lead? There we go. God, he's fine. He's got Godbert. Come on, you two. The inspector is out there somewhere. It's fun, like, playing through these, because it's like going back in time. To the time before... the Warrior of Light completed Endwalker. We're still in Heavensward times in this one. I remember playing through that. I was still playing as a Dragoon then. It was great. I loved it. So many screenshots. I started posting some of those on my YouTube. Look, Dimma, it's got to be the inspector. Oh, yeah, that very well might be. He's surrounded by giant, fluffy, man-shaped gazebos! Oh, Nashu, never change. Nay, my lady, they are not mere gazebos. Note their regal bearing. They are gentlemen gazebos. No, they're not. No, they're not. Fearsome yet fastidious foes who would surely tear me rotting limb from rotting limb. Those are Yetis. Only Dimma can save Master Zombie Brand now. You got it. I got this. I got this. Oh. Him. I'm mad with power. Ooh, this is pretty. Hmm? Jim. Inspector, can you hear me? We've been looking all over for you. Is he hibernating? Oh, but this just won't do. We've got to get you out of there before you catch cold. He's gone into... He's become like the Avatar. Buried himself in the ice. Up and at them. Everyone is waiting for you. Tear him in half. Damn, just cat sitting. Forgive me. If I pull any harder, my arms are like to tear. Ah, there you are. We heard shouting. Have you perchance found something? Fury, take me! Is that my heretic? Confound it, I want him alive! Inspector Hildibrand is definitely not a heretic. And he's probably not dead either. He's just hibernating like last time. He is hibernating! I was joking! Hildy ever was a late riser. Fear not, my wife and I had our ways of waking him. Oh no. We're all backing away! Ah! Hildibrand, oh! Right this instant! I did not read what he said. That is an LB. He's alive! Oh no! The music. Oh my word. Did he just suplex him? He's farther in the ground than ever before! Was it the Manderville meteor strike or the Manderville meteor dive? Ah, maybe Julian was right. Trying to name everything only leads to needless confusion. One more time, then. Out you go! What? What is that? Oh, I missed it! What'd he say? What'd he say? Oh, probably Manderville man does whatever a Manderville can. Or something. Where am I? Snowy wastelands of Corythus? And who are these people I see before me? Oh, not again. Ah, but of course! Who else would venture into inhospitable climes and wake me from my slumber sweet but my beloved fans? No. What? Dim, don't agree! Why do I feel as though I stepped through a portal into an alternate reality, unbound by the laws of logic? You have. What is that? A mammoth? And where did it come from? Oh, that? When my father drove me into the earth, I found it buried beneath the snow. It's little black mage. Oh. A little Lalafelian girl. How adorable. Nashu, please. Note the firm, muscular legs. Not unlike my own. 'Tis clearly a Lalafelian boy. Now that you mention it, I suppose his features are rather masculine. What? You two cannot possibly be serious. I am the very soul of seriousness, good sir, especially in matters of deduction. This is undoubtedly a young boy who, much like myself, fell into a deep slumber upon being buried beneath the snow. Now then, let us gently wake him and ascertain his identity. On. Godfrey! Wait a minute. Are we the mammoth? There, that ought to do it. Geek, 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 geek. Insert tech noises here. What is this place? Who am I? That expression. Oh no. Okay, now let's see what I missed. Let's see, what did you say? Hildibrand, Heliodor, Maximilian, Manderville, you will get up right this instant. One more time, then out you go. Splendidly suplexed, Lord Godbert. Ah, I gotcha. Nah, shoot! Alright. Let's continue. I wonder what I can do with these. Nope, I can't do anything with them. Can I stop? Can I stop? There we go. I broke it for a second. It would seem that although Father's ungentle ministrations served to restore this young boy to life, they also robbed him of his memory. How did I get here? Who am I? Why can I not remember? Do not worry, young man. Everything will be all right. Take it from me. I have lost my memory more times than I can even remember. Then can you not help me to remember? Hearken to me now, for I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, do hereby swear to solve the mystery of the amnesiac Hobbledehoy. Wonderful, wonderful. I'll get started on a batch of Nashu's delights. Those cookies? I want some cookies. Ah, effective as your oh. Those are not cookies. Ah, effective as your explosives were in the past, I suspect that young Gigi lacks the hardy constitution required to survive such an approach. Gigi? Is that my name? When you woke, you were muttering Gigi, Gigi, Gigi. I suspect the phrase may hold some significance for you. So, until such a time as we learn your real name, I say why not adopt it as a playful moniker? But that's just a sound all mammoths make. What kind of imbecile goes and names a mammoth Gigi anyway? Gigi. I like this name. Thank you, kind sir. But how will this new name help me to remember who I am? Patience, Gigi. This is only the beginning. Next, we will return to the city and see if we cannot find any who know who you are. Come along. You should probably put on some I just realized Godbert has been standing there this whole time in his underwear. I'm just going to assume the Manderville men are impervious to frostbite at this point. Now that I know our overlord is safe and sound, I too must take my leave of you and return to my brothers. I dare say rigor mortis will set in if I remain here any longer. Bound for Thanalan. Then allow me to accompany you. Julianne would give me no end of trouble if I kept her waiting much longer, though perhaps she will forgive me once if I tell her of Hildy's return. This is rather a lot to digest, though you have the look of one accustomed to such happenings. In any case, regardless of Mistress Nashu's protestations, the inspector will not be granted access to the capital until we can confirm he is not a heretic. You have my word that he will be treated fairly. Yeah, I don't trust you. You're kind of crazy. And that's saying something, considering this is Hildibrand. Who the heck is that? Suspicious. Very suspicious. Well, at least I'm making enough money to cover my teleportation costs and a little bit more. It's not in the guild, it's in the experience. Fury take me, that man. Dimma. I suppose you've heard the news, then? That Inspector Hildibrand was cleared of all suspicion and judged to be no more than an eccentric curiosity? Not surprised. If you were looking for him, good luck. I wanted to thank him for his cooperation, but as soon as the Temple Knights released him, he and his assistants ran off to God's know where with that mammoth in tow. As for my investigation, in spite of all the twists and turns, I managed to salvage a satisfactory result. As far as the Inquisition is concerned, the suspicious vagabond was not more than a zombie which wandered away from the Dusk Vigil. Sickness which has since been purged. So it would seem that all is right in the world once more, for now. I have no doubt that the inspector will turn up again like a bad gill. When he does, trouble is sure to follow. Oh, bad gill. Something like that. It's the first intro! Look at, she wears a suit very well. I can't read these names. See you, Inspector. Alright, I'm assuming this is the next one. The GG situation. Seer must once more enter into a world he does not quite understand. I pray this day finds you well, Dimma. Or at least better than it finds me. It seems I have no choice but to seek out the inspector and convince him to surrender up his mammoth to me. It was unearthed under most suspicious circumstances. I don't know if a Manderville suplex counts as a suspicious circumstance. I mean, it is suspiciously overwhelming, but just saying. It was unearthed under most suspicious circumstances, after all, and who could say what secrets, or heresy, it might hold? You are obsessed with heresy, my good dude. Therefore, the Inquisition would conduct a thorough inspection, and if needs must, destroy it. Given his affinity for the contraption, I fear the inspector may not be amenable to my request. Nevertheless, he must be made to see that it is in the interest of public safety. How? How is it? Would you be willing to help me persuade him? Fury be praised. At least you have seen reason. Let us pray he will as well. I am given to understand that while the inspector and his assistant have been wandering all over the city with the mammoth in tow, they often frequent the gazebo near Forton Manor. With any luck, they will be there now. Good Nashu, overcoming her fear. Getting in and dealing with the gazebos frequently. If there's not a gazebo enemy in this at some point, I will crack up. Who is this guy? What's that dude? Little Lollafil. Alright. Verily shall we scour all creation, from the deepest pit of the seven hells to the very pinnacle of the heavens, for the answers we seek. Every day shall be filled with grand adventures, the stuff of fairy tales and legends. Huzzah! A grand adventure in the deepest pit of the seven hells! I freaking love it. Yay, let's go to hell! That'll be great! Hades players be like, just so. Such is the creed of Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire. Oh, he's doing it too! Adorable. Well posed, Gigi, well posed. I dare say you have the potential to be an exemplary inspector someday. Right, that's enough of that. By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine, I hereby command you to surrender that mammoth of suspected heretical origin into my custody. Why, hello there, Dimma. And Inquisitor Seer, ever the jester, accusing poor Gigi of being a clockwork heretic when 'tis plain to see that he is merely a precious young lad. Oh, there you go again, confusing the poor girl. As if those big, beautiful, boxy eyes aren't the soul of femininity. I think they are mammoth. Nashu, please, were you not witness to the magnificent display of Mandervillian masculinity that mere moments ago? That's 'cause you haven't taught her any better. She needs a proper role model to show her what's what. Nashu. Oh my gosh, they're just posing at each other now. Oh, Gigi. I gotta tell you, Seer, I don't think you need to worry about the mammoth. Master Louis, Inspector Seer, what is all this commotion? We can hear you from the courtyard. Edmund! Oh, Lord Edmund. My sincerest apologies for the disturbance. I am come to seize this mammoth on behalf of the Inquisition, a fact which I clearly explained to the inspector before you arrived. At which point they set to bickering about the contraption's gender. What say you, my lord? Do you think Gigi is a boy or a girl? It is clearly a strapping young lad, no? Take that, Seer. You obsessive little broccoli. Fury take me, not you two. Has the whole world gone mad? Fine, fine. But even supposing that this GG is a real boy, you cannot deny that the circumstances of his discovery and miraculous resuscitation were most unusual. He cannot be suffered to roam the city with impunity until the Inquisition has determined he is not a threat. I beg your pardon. Miraculous resuscitation. Yeah, Godbert kind of beat him back to life. I see. Then until such a time as Gigi recovers his memory, mayhap it would be best if you adopted him as a ward of House Manderville. I will even stand as witness here and now, if you wish. Adopt? And that would make me Gigi's father? Oh no! Oh no! Doubtless the Inquisition would think better of taking any action which might threaten the cordial relationship between our two houses. Yes, of course. I'll do it! I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby grant this child the patronage of House Manderville. Yay! Papa Hildy! Papa Hildy! The inspector's finally become a father! It's so beautiful! Quite. Now that you need no longer fear the Inquisition, you are free to show Gigi more of our fair city. Indeed, I strongly encourage you to do so. Mayhap, by the grace of the Fury, something will jog his memory. Thank you, Lord Edmont. I shall not forget this kindness. Come, my faithful assistant, my beloved son. We must away! Oh my word. Oh, this dude needs a different job. Oh, Haloni. I would not presume to question your grand design, but... Gah! Confound it all! Well, mayhap I cannot detain the mammoth, but I'm still within my rights to observe the blasted thing. There he goes. Lord Godbert will be pleased to hear that his son is hale and healthy as ever. Not that I would ever presume to meddle in another father's behalf, and certainly not without consent. That's sweet. They're just two dads chatting about their kids. Like, yeah, your kid's still alive. He hasn't fallen head first into a snowdrift again. Yet. Back up we go. All the way. All the way. There it is. Come now, Gigi. Surely gazing upon this wondrous work of Ishgardian architecture stirs something within your soul. This grand manor of House Durin Male Tempsart. Pray, do not fill the mammoth's head with such nonsense. That is the supreme sacred tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory doctrine. I should know, I work there. Furthermore, I am quite certain that there is no House Durin Male Tempsart. And that is rather a ludicrous pompanentu of the four high houses, including that esteemed house which but recently stood as your witness to your adoption. Well, Gigi, do you remember anything? No, nothing. I say, rather than parading him before the grandiose, why not give him a taste of something more prosaic? Let us make our way to the holy stables that he might bask in the singular sights, sounds, and smells of Ishgard's famous chocobos. That little bobblehead is great. You know, yep, smelling chocobos is definitely the best way to jog someone's memory, for sure. 10 out of 10. Oh, there we go. To the chocobo keep. Is he down? He is down. Don't mind me just breaking my ankles. Oh, look at the chocobos! The little chocoboys. He's so cute. Splendid specimens of horsebird flesh, would you not agree? In the hands of a skilled jockey, any one of them could take first place at the saucer. These chocobos are the pride of the Ishgardian cavalry, and any temple knight who dared exploit them for personal gain would answer to the Fury herself. How about it now, Gigi? Do you remember anything about Ishgard? Be sure to sniff the chocobos, it might help. Sniff, sniff. It didn't. You know, just because you found him in a Korathan snowbank, it doesn't mean he hails from Ishgard. Which is why we ought to try taking him to the markets and exposing him to all manner of goods from across Eorzea. Excellent suggestion, Inquisitor. Wait, am I now complicit in this farce? Fury, forgive me. Yep, you're complicit. As am I. We're in this together, bud. For the long haul. Enjoy the ride. It only gets worse from here. But I want one! I want one! Buy me a chocobo! Please, father! Spoiled brat. What is that? Father, that strange-looking thing is staring at us. GG. Am I that strange-looking? Oh, GG. No, you're a wonderful little mammoth. You're a wonderful... Well, you're a wonderful they. Do mammoths even have a gender? I suppose they must. Alright, here we go. What? Why bother? It's no use. Now, Gigi. You must not give in to despair so easily. Did I not promise you days filled with grand adventures and the eventual discovery of your mislaid memories? Spirits, Gigi, spirits! Oh. Oh no. Do we go again? My word. A vase flung to the ground with reckless abandon. Could this be the opening salvo in an indiscriminate campaign of vandalism? One waged by your wild gesticulations, perhaps. At least look before you strike a pose. The gods only know how much that vase cost. 123,504,000 gil at last assessment. It was over 700 years old and graced the homes of a dozen archbishops, 8 counts, 2 lord commanders, and 1 duke. 100 million gil? Oh, Alone, why have you forsaken me? What? Well, would you look at that? If the thing's worth 100 million gil, why is it just sitting on the desk? Where anyone can knock it over? It sounds really careless. It's a miracle. Nay, the divine intervention of the Fury herself. Did I do that? Gigi, my boy, that was marvelous. You're a born artisan, just like father. Papa Hildy's papa? Your grandpapa, Godbert. The man who woke you with a few gentle taps to the noggin. You wouldn't believe what else he can do with that hammer of his. Why, some folks say he wields the very powers of life and death. Once he and the missus come back from their tour of the Western Highlands, I'm sure they'd love to see that trick of yours. Not to demean this mammoth's power as a mere parlor trick, we just witnessed a miracle, and I demand that you all acknowledge it. A miracle? This mammoth. Sir, I say, sir... 100 million gil for the mammoth. Nay, 100 million gil and the Duke's priceless vase. My word, this is what passes for trade in Ishgard. Gigi is my flesh and blood. Will not sell him at any price. Please, Papa Hildy, no more. I know you mean well, but we can deny the truth no longer. I am a mammoth. Gigi, whatever has gotten into you? You are my son. You are a Manderville man. Listen to your papa, Gigi. You're a Manderville girl through and through. Oh my gosh. Stop it, both of you! You're not my papa or my mama. Oh. This is all escalated so quickly. What the heck? Oops, wrong person. Oh, children do say the most hurtful things. Well, it is only to be expected. Gigi is at a rebellious age. Strange as it may sound, I too tested my parents' patience, and that on more than one occasion. But if they could weather the storm, then so can I. I say we find out what's got him thinking he's a mammoth. He is a mammoth! But he is a mammoth! How can you not... Oh, never mind. The measure of a mammoth. Hildibrand knows in his heart that love transcends dimensions of time and space, definitions of man and machine. The course of fatherhood never did run smooth, but I, Hildibrand, guardian of Gigi, doting parent extraordinaire, shall find a way to overcome this trial and be reconciled with my beloved son. That's the spirit. Solving a simple case of childhood rebellion should be easy for a man who's unmasked thieves, defeated duelists, and led armies of undead. Oh my gosh, he has done all of that. Yes, that's all very... Wait, what was that about the undead? Actually, don't tell me. For now, all that matters is finding that mammoth. We should begin by speaking with the sentries stationed at the city gates and the airship landing. If, Fury help us, he has left Ishgard, we need to know about it sooner rather than later. I will visit the Ark of the Worthy, while the inspector and his assistant head to the airship landing. You can question the guard at the gate near the manufactory, after which we will regroup and share our findings. Dismissed. I do like... Hello, young. I do like the Inquisition garb. I think that top is really cool looking. If only. There we go. Alright. If only we could get it. If only I could get it. I'm definitely starting to tire here, even though it's only been an hour. Might have to call it a night and go to bed. I had a bad insomnia night last night, didn't go to sleep until 5 o'clock, so I'm a little extra worn out tonight. Little fellow with a wide-brimmed hat. Ah, he came through here. Bought passage on a supply ship bound for Falcon's Nest. One of them, what's name? Lalafels, right? Funny little buggers. Seemed keen to be anywhere but here. Well, if Gigi left the city, it was not by the main gates. And the sentries at the airship landing have seen no one matching his description. I just found him. Falcon's Nest. Fury, take me. We must return to that freezing pit of despair. Wheresoever Gigi goes, I will follow him and find him and embrace him as my son once more. However, I surmise that our final destination lies beyond the walls of said outpost. Indeed, there is but one reason he would return to those frozen wastes. To frolic in the snow and cast his worries to the winds. Really? He seemed in no mood to frolic when last I saw him. As I recall, he used his arcane powers to mend a vase, only to become morose and belligerent when it became clear to him that he was, in fact, a mammoth. You might even say he remembered what he was, remembered his purpose. And so he returned to Western Corythus, that famous breeding ground for heresy, where we first found him. Home to his heretic masters, to share with them the intelligence he had gathered in the city. As long last, the undeniable, the unquestionable, the unmistakable scent of heresy. What are we standing around for? We have a heretic to catch. Oh my word. Inspector, starting to think that Inquisitor Seer might not think very highly of our little girl. It is possible, but I would not presume to know his feelings ere he voiced them explicitly. Until such time as he does, we should endeavor to serendipitously bring him around to the opinion that Gigi is a boy of pure heart and good intent. Subtlety in all things, Nashu. That is the Manderville way. No, I think the Manderville way is definitely not subtlety. How many quests are there in this chain? Hildibrand, questline, Heavensward. I just want to find the number of quests. 1, 2, 3. Oh. We're halfway through. We might actually be able to finish this tonight. We'll see how quick I can get through this. I might have to call it, but we'll see. I suppose that's really going to depend on whether or not... Oh my gosh, but this is such a much more reasonable length than the ARR ones. Granted, I did take a massive break to... Also, I got the crocodile. He's wonderful. Look at his little face. He's so goofy. He's such a goofy face. And he floats just like this. And when them flies, his little tail goes up in the air. And it's adorable. I love this mount. And I love my island. It makes me happy. Aha! I knew it. The mammoth immediately left the outpost and looks to have headed north along the river. By the Fury. I cannot wait to finally catch him in the company of heretics. I don't much like your tone, Inquisitor. If our baby girl ran afoul of any heretics, she'd look them square in the eye and tell them she doesn't want any. Hey, Inspector. I think I just had one of those moments, you know, of insight. Maybe Gigi came out here to find Lord Godbert. I did tell her her grandpapa might like to see that trick of hers. Brilliant deduction, Nashu. He must be eager to meet his grandparents. The self-same ones he renounced when he declared you were not his father? Ah, what a fine young gentleman, eager to explore his heritage. Let us make haste, my friends, for a reunion of 3 generations of Manderville's beckons. Oh gosh, oh no. I really can't be bothered. Oh my word. I also have this mount, which I love. It's great. It works great for some G-pose shots too. I used it for one recently and I'm very proud of it. The tracks continue to the north. Oh, hello, rock. Ah! But I need more of these. Ram gun. Gigi! Pow! Right in the kisser. Come on now, you'll have to do better than that. Oh my gosh. There's so many dead Steinbocks. Are they just out here fighting, killing Steinbocks? Oh my word. The mammoth lies motionless in the snow. Fragments of ice stuck to its cap, suggesting the impact of something small and round traveling at high speed. Oh, Gigi. Victim of the Mandervilles. Ugh, my head... Who? Oh, it's you. You followed me. Oh, Gigi. If you wanted to have a snowball fight with your grandparents, you should have said so earlier. Papa Hildy was very worried, though he is glad to see that you are unharmed. It would seem he was struck by a snowball, much like these Steinbocks. He's dead, Steinbox. Are you sure he isn't damaged? As if a mere blow to the head could fell our Gigi. We Mandervilles are made of sterner stuff. I myself have been driven headfirst into the earth on no fewer than 24 occasions, several times from realms above, and my mind is no less brilliant for the experience. Oh no. I expect the earth was no less brilliant for the experience either. Why are you nodding? Oh. He's behind me, isn't he? What good fortune to cross paths with you lot so far from civilization. Forgive me for not taking notice earlier. I was engrossed with my duel with Julian. But how rude of me. Would you care to join us? Grandpapa Godbert! Grandpapa Godbert! Mama Nashu says you wield the power of life and death. I beg of you, Grandpapa Godbert. Grant me life. Make me a real boy. Oh, Gigi. Oh. Are you sure about this, son? It may sting a little. I will endure whatever I must to become a real boy. He's backing away now. Then let us begin. What? This body, it's everything I ever wanted. It's perfect. Thank you, Grandpapa Godbert. Thank you. Oh, but I have not begun to begin. Brargot, guide my hammer. I'm concerned. No. Duh. Gigi's a row. Papa Hildy, I'm a Manderville man. It's a Rotogun. Gigi, my son, come to your father. Let me have a look at you. Oh my word. Ooh, look at that cute boy, the cat. Yes, thank you. Hello, Jack. Papa Hildy. Gigi. Why are they running so slow? What am I watching? Why is Gigi's head so small? Oh no. Clothesline him? Oh no. The music, why is it like this? Riveroni indeed. Oh no. Oh no! Oh my gosh, GG! Now, that brings back some memories. Papa Hildy! Oh dear, who could have done such a thing? Okay, yep, he did. Hildy GG is officially a Manderville man. Oh no! No! By the Fury. It's just like the vase all over again. Miraculously restored to its original form. Oh. Gigi, my boy. Upon further consideration, I believe that this body may suit you best. It is, how shall I put this, more manageable. And much more adorable. But then how can I ever be accepted as your son if I remain a mammoth? Oh. Is that what's been troubling you all this time? Why didn't you say so? Look, he literally has formed an entire armies of zombies. I don't think he cares. Manderville is more than mere flesh and bone. He is vigor, compassion, honor, a gentleman for all seasons. Be you man or machine, it makes no difference. If they call you a mammoth, you look them in the eye and say, "Nay, I am a Manderville mammoth." Perfect. Oh! A Manderville mammoth. This is precious. Mother, father. It is so cute! Forgive me for not consulting with you earlier, but circumstances forced my hand. I have formally adopted Gigi as my son and ward of House Manderville. Ye gods! I knew he was fond of the mammoth, but did you hear that, woman? Our son's gone and got himself a son! Grandpapa Godbert! Grandpapa Godbert! Ha! It all makes sense now. Grandpapa Godbert and Grandmama Julienne. I've been waiting years to hear those words. Grandpapa Godbert, Grandmama Julienne. Few things in life are grander than becoming a grandparent, as they say. Oh? Don't do it, Seer. And what's so bloody grand about it? Oh, they're gonna die. Oh, they're so cute. I'll not be made grandmother to a bloody buggering mammoth. It's past time I beat some sense into my beloved boy. Oh! Fury take me. I'd heard the tales of dark nights before, but... No, it couldn't be. Slowly inches away. No, I think it was something far worse. Heretical, like as not. But rules be damned, I'm not risking my life to find out. The first sane thing. He has said this entire quest. Oh my word. Hi, Seer. They're mad, utterly mad. A whole damn lot of them. How their house could rise to such prominence, I will never understand. Well, at least the mammoth seems to have overcome its existential crisis. Before today, I didn't know a mammoth could even have an existential crisis. Wait, what am I saying? It's a mammoth! Why should I care what it claims to think or feel? Fury take me, their idiocy is infectious. I mustn't allow myself to fall prey to it. Follow procedure, report to your superior, one step at a time. One step at a time. Tim. He's just along for the ride at this point. Don't like that. That's suspicious. Back to Foundation we go. So suspicious. I'm concerned. They keep, like, dangling these ominous things in front of us and then nothing happens. It makes me more and more worried. Right then. My superiors having been informed of the mammoth's adoption by House Manderville, as witnessed by House Forton, proceeded to take me to task for my gross mishandling of the situation. I remain convinced that the mammoth is a product of heretical machinations and have commanded me to redouble my efforts to prove this incontrovertible fact. That may prove problematic, however, as Gigi seems to have forsaken his quest to recover his memories, and thrown himself wholly into his new life as a Manderville mammoth, casting about for any hint of a case alongside his doting father. In any event, though I do not share my superior's convictions, I think it's safe to say there is something exceedingly unusual about that mammoth. You saw with your own eyes how effortlessly it restored that vase and itself to its original form. Reconstructive magics are not particularly rare, but his are unlike any I have ever seen before. Suspicious. Here they go! Oh my word. A gill? See you, Inspector. I can't read those letters! A gazebo to call our own? Oh no. Sierra may be the only man who has yet to drink from the well of madness. I don't know, he's pretty crazy about this whole Inquisition stuff. That you stand here before me is proof that Haloni smiles upon me this day. I have need of your assistance, Stimma, and before you think to run away screaming in terror, I pray you hear me out. I concern the esteemed and now missing and presumed dead Knights of the Heavensward. None have yet returned to the capital since all the unpleasantness began. Yet recently we have heard rumors of these honored sirs walking the streets. 'Tis heresy most foul, I say, and I mean to get to the bottom of it. But we will need all the help we can get, which means, Fury take me, you could benefit from a certain individual's serendipity. Besides, if we don't seek him out, he's like to show up at the worst possible time anyway. At least this way it'll be on our terms, and we can keep an eye on that boy. Mammoth! Mammoth! Yes, right. Oh, you must be wondering why I asked you to come. Well, you and the inspector seem to enjoy a natural rapport, so... Praise Haloni. For a moment I was afraid you'd make me beg. This may well be my last chance to prove my worth to my superiors, and if I can't... to Forton Manor. I love how every time Hildibrand comes back, he, like, never goes to say hi to his mother. She's just left there going, oh, hope you're alive! Good luck! And he's just off gallivanting around in Ishgard and whatnot. Because, Gigi, such behavior is unbecoming of a gentleman. Why, Papa Hildy? Why is it beyond becoming of a gentleman? It's the why stages. Ah, Inquisitor Seer, Dimma. Good evening to you both. Are you come as adoring fans or on business? Business. Always business, you may rest assured. And I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am at your service. Is it robbery, murder, tax evasion? This is how Ash's mom must have felt in Pokemon. You right? You right? As a lot. Unless Professor Oak, you know. Avoision? Wait, before we get into that, what's going on here? Much as it pains me to admit it, my beloved Gigi, the apple of my eye, the fruit of my loins, no, that's not how that works, Hildibrand. Attempted to deface this lovely gazebo. Naturally, as his father, it falls to me to see him return to the straight and narrow. That's not true. I was drawing a family crest for our home. Now, Gigi, I know you are fond of this gazebo, as are we all, but it belongs to Lord Edmond. You wouldn't want to steal from Uncle Edmond, would you? I guess not. And where is our gazebo, Papa Hildy? And does it have a warm stove with a steaming kettle too? Oh, Gigi, don't you see? We have no need of kettles or gazebos. As gentlemen inspectors, the world is our oyster. We can go whither we please, where the red fern grows or the wild rose blooms. Mom. That phrase. And yet you've been sleeping in Lord Edmond's gazebo for how long? I don't care about wild roses. I want to live in a gazebo with Papa Hildy and Mama Nashu. Gazebos are quite expensive, and dangerous if not domesticated. Nashu! Dangerous indeed, my boy. And besides, we are gentlemen inspectors, free to travel the length and breadth of Eorzea in search of a case. Does that not sound more thrilling than whittling away the hours beneath a gazebo? I guess. If it's a case you want, you need not go so far. We are currently investigating reports of individuals masquerading as Knights of the Heavensward. These contemptible charlatans are rumored to have tricked several hapless maidens into attending private parties for a small fee, with the promise of enjoying the company of these great sirs. For those who are foolish enough to attend found their experiences to be so traumatizing that they have refused to discuss them in detail. Oh gosh. Well, this just got real dark real fast. Needless to say, your assistance in this matter would be greatly appreciated, and for it you shall receive due compensation. Say no more, Inquisitor, say no more. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am well versed in the ways of the fairer sex. Since when? Oh dear. Mummy! Mother dearest. I was under the impression you had departed for Ul'dah. And leave my beloved boy to keep on playing at being inspector as well as his father and to a bloody mammoth? Bugger that. You're coming home right this instant. Oh. I guess this is why he doesn't go visit his mother. How could you say such things? It is my life's calling to be an inspector, and Gigi is my son. He is a Manderville man. Grand as it is to see you, you have come as at a most inopportune time. The young women of Ishgard are in need of a champion to defend them from fiends most foul. Come, Nashu. Come, Gigi. We shall demonstrate to my mother our peerless investigative skills and bring these criminals to justice. Balls, he's stubborn. Probably gets it from his sorry arse of a father. I trust that you lot'll help me keep him out of trouble. Right then, come along. Oh, Seer. Well, that could have gone better. And worse. Let's not keep them waiting. Oh dear. I do wonder if I can up, like... Never mind. I lost my train of thought. Oh, they're all over here. Why are they all over here? World-weary maiden. Please, do you think me so foolish as to fall for their charade? From what I heard from the others, said knights bore not even the slightest resemblance to the Heavensward. As if I had not already memorized every detail of my dear Sir Adolphel's face. Wherever could he be? It's a mystery. I am truly outside her grace. My allowance, it's all gone to waste on those... I dare not say it. Mayhap those awful rumors were true. Mayhap I must needs accept that he now walks in Halone's halls. Oh, fangirls. Vengeful maiden. Oh dear, Sarah, you're gonna die. Can I say one thing with that? I can say one thing with absolute confidence. They're all quite mad. I demand satisfaction. Swift and terrible vengeance. How dare they prey upon a lady's emotions to line their pockets with gil? If sure Charibert were here, he'd purge the lot of them like the festering sickness they are. Yes, pity who too remains missing. So very much a pity. Pity. Yeah, definitely. Papa Hildy! Papa Hildy! That grandmama over there staring at us. Now, Gigi, a gentleman must be more careful with his words. First of all, you have only one grandmother. Second, and this is tremendously important, never ever call her that. At least, not yet. Promise? Yes, father. Promise not to call Grandmama Julianne Grandmama Julianne. Greetings, milady. Oh no. Oh, aren't you a charmer? Here I was thinking I might have to rip your bloody head off if you said the G word one more time. Like that, Papa Hildy? Ah, my faithful assistants. Have you gleaned any new information? She does not want to be called Grandma yet. Other than the fact that these women scorn seem to detest the fake knights with every fiber of their being. These two women were telling me about what they'd do if they cornered Sir... Is this the best you can do then? Bloody oaths and girlish fantasies? You call yourself a Manderville man. I assure you, Mother, we're only just getting started. The tapestry of lies and deception behind which the truth hides is off unraveled with the tug of a single loose thread. Oh no. I say it, young lady. I would beg but a moment of your time. Somehow I doubt that young lady was targeted by the charlatans we seek. Aye, 'tis true. I too was taken in by the false promises of those awful, awful men. Long have I yearned for a chance to meet Sir Valguin. So they said I finally could. I didn't hesitate for even a moment. But when they escorted me to the manor and undid the blindfold, I looked at the hideous faces of these so-called Grand Sirs. I screamed and fled. They were gone when I returned to the watch. But their neighbors said they had overheard them speaking about seeking shelter in a place called Idleshire. I know it's not much, but I pray this information helps you in your search. My lady, I swear to you, here and now, I, Hildibrand, agent of inquiry, inspector extraordinaire, shall not rest until these dastardly fiends are punished for their foul crimes. Huzzah! 3 cheers for Papa Hildy! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray. And there you have it. Our quarry can be found in Idylshire. Come, my loyal assistants. Justice waits for no gentleman. It's all well and good, but I've never heard of this Idylshire. Have you? What? You haven't? How have you not heard of it? You mean we're to travel to the Dravanian hinterlands? Right now, just like that? My goodness. You know who is missing from this? Dust Bunny. There he is. Okay. Only half the story late, but he's here. The goofy little dust ball. Look at how he runs! Wait a minute. I can just teleport to Idylshire. What am I doing? Dust Bunny, indeed! Alright. There they are. Ah, tank time. And it fires a laser. Oh, here we go. Truly, this magnificent settlement is a testament to the hard work and camaraderie of her uplander and gobby citizens. Yes, well, I'm just glad we're no longer being pursued by fire-breathing dragons, musket-wielding crabs, and bomb-throwing goblins. You know, the other ones. But they were no match for Lady Julianne and that pen of hers, am I right? I want to see her make the bad gobbies fly again! God's sakes, Hildy, except in Dimma, this lot'd be dead in a ditch somewhere if it weren't for me. Nonsense, I would never let any harm come to my loyal assistant or my beloved son. If I may interject. Now then, let us split up and question the good people of Idylshire. My keen inspector's sense tells me that one of them has knowledge of the false knights we seek. Poor Seer. Well, this is what you get. Running with Hildibrand. It's what's to be expected. Oh, I like hopping on my alligator. I don't want to dismount. I have to dismount to talk to him, but I like my alligator. Look at him. He's so cute. Okay. Exceedingly experienced treasure hunter. Oh, I know all about the Grand Sirs. They keep to themselves in that building of theirs south of the round spawn. You'd best watch out, though. They're a dangerous bunch, liable to kill you for looking at them cockeyed. It's entirely possible that I've gone completely and utterly mad, but are you perchance the long-lost twin sister of an Ishgardian noblewoman? What? Look behind you! A 3-headed Gobu! Why do I feel like I've not seen the last of that old woman? Oh, no! Old woman is the nurse joy. Yes, baby! Baby alligator. Young Lona. Well, you must be talking about them Grand Sirs. They drifted into Idylshire some time ago, as I recall. Pay visits to the Great Library, though I couldn't tell you why. Suspicious. This way. Oh, hey, Jack. Let me know when you can what rank you are on your island. I'll help you with the workshop stuff. Yes. Loud jocks knows of Grand Sirs. Sneaky uplanders keep to selves, mingle not with gobby flock. But each to own, Loudjock says, no questions, only jingly shine. Oh, okay. find anything? Only we had the testimony of a concerned citizen, which could conveniently direct us to the villain's precise location. What a coincidence! The Grand Sirs are holed up in a building to the south of the markets. Good show, Dimma. There, that's the one. Come, let us inform the others. Is he just talking to the door? It would seem that no one is home. There is naught we can do but wait then. We can break and enter. Papa Hildy! I just want to say that I really like this place. I think that you and me and Mama Nashu could have lots of exciting adventures if we stay here. You may be right, Gigi. This community seems to have fostered an enlightened, free society, welcoming of honest souls willing to work and contribute to the greater whole. Did anyone happen to see a gazebo on the way in? As I live in Hildibrand, Heliodor, Maximilian, Manderville. Could that be? I say, could that be Slowfix Coin Toss? Do you know this Gabi, Inspector? I most certainly do. Why, Master Slowfix was my very first employer. When traveling through Thanalan long ago, Gabi Flock was waylaid by Uplander bandits. With no jingly shine to pay brass blades, we had no way to backtake goods. Until we make busy deal with Gentleman Uplander, that is. With fastness, he finds Uplander bandits and brings much bangy boom and returns to goodly Gabi's missing goods and great justice. Henceforth, Slowfix gains new appreciation for Uplanders. But for chance encounter with Gentleman Uplander, he never conceives of egalitarian utopia. One may even claim Hildy a founding father of Idylshire, with metaphorical tongue flaps, that is. Oh. Oh, the memories. It was a near thing, for the bandits were clever enough to see through my ingenious disguise as an innocent milkmaid. But in my haste to escape, I tripped over a barrel of fire scent and, as they say, boom Gabi doom. Core, no busy deals for the wicked. No busy deals indeed. But, leaving that delightful anecdote aside, ye gods, Master Slowfix, just looking at you and your flock have made these ruins... what you and your flock have made these ruins is making me big eyes. Gabi Flock has come a long way since wandering days, but we have not forgotten Gentleman Uplander's kindness. Slowfix is here to offer a hand lending. Well, far be it from me to refuse. My son Gigi has grown quite fond of your magnificent city, and so I should like to stay here with him and my assistant for a time. It would not require much in the way of accommodations. A humble gazebo, for example, would more than suffice. Why settle for a gazebo when perfectly good estate right behind you? Residents of building are our ears, and Slowfix happy to evict them. But we were pursuing the fiends who lived here on suspicion of defrauding young women. Fraud? In Slowfix's egalitarian utopia. This he will not abide. All the more reason to let Gentleman Uplander and his flock stay instead of Grand Sirs. No need for jingly shine either. Huzzah! A giant gazebo to call our own! Aww. I do not know what to say. Thank you, Master Slowfix, thank you. No need for teary-eyed tongue flaps. Gabi Flock is possessed of moral obligation to repay Gentleman Uplander for past generosity. Enjoy new gazebo, and good luck with hunt for Grand Sirs. Papa Hildy, since this is our gazebo, is it okay if I draw our family crest on it? can think of no better way to celebrate this joyous occasion, and perhaps draw the ire of our new home's former tenants. Come, let us go and purchase some paints together. This gazebo shall be your canvas. Oh, it's so precious. Oh, he's gone and gotten himself a sodden gazebo? Bloody hells, if he really thinks I'm going to let him keep on playing at being a father. No, Mom, you're badass. But you gotta come around at some point. Oh, there's the paints. Oh! You can do it! Paint, little guy, paint! Oh my goodness. There he goes. Look, Gigi's drawing himself. Oh, that's so precious. Look at the little monocle and glasses. Still no sign of the notorious Grand Sirs. I dare say we're going to need more paint. That's so cute. Oh my goodness. Don't trust anyone over 60. Hildibrand has never been a patient man. Are we gonna break and enter yet? Oh, as much as it pains me to admit it, a gentleman's stamina is not without limits. I dare say I could do with a spot of tea. Hey, Inspector, is it just me, or have those two been looking at us for the past few minutes? I think we found them. Oh, 'tis quite normal behavior for my adoring fans, I should think. And finally presented with an opportunity to meet their idol in the flesh, all too many succumb to their fear and flee. Or maybe, just maybe, they're the Grand Bloody Sirs? Come on, they're getting away! Hold on. Keep watching but falling asleep, so oh, thank you! You sleep well too, have good rest. It's good to have you around, Jack. I'm glad you could hang out. Like having you along for the adventures. Oh, that's an adorable emoji. I love it. You sleep well, have good dreams. Hearken to me, you dastardly rapscallions. You have nowhere to run. Reveal yourselves at once. Shall not ask you again. Come forth, Grand Sirs. Name yourselves and answer for your misdeeds. Oh my word, the music. thousand worms, the silver spear which hath pierced the very heavens. O land! Master of magics ancient and awesome, the divine hand which hath defeated all maladies save sense and incontinence, Goon's part. Grand Sirs Excelsior! I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Yeah, both. Grandsires, Grandsirs, you stand accused of willfully and unlawfully convincing young maidens of Ishgard to attend private parties under false pretenses, thereby inflicting upon them terrible financial and emotional distress. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am come on behalf of these poor, defenseless innocents, and to see that no others are made to suffer as they did. Now, lay down your arms and surrender yourselves into my custody. Ha! The audacity of this boy. You should feel ashamed of your words and deeds. You will rue this day and rue it hard. Streaming past, the blood pumping, the taste of copper on my lips, the slight dizziness. It was on a day like this that we met, wasn't it? When we soared into those azure skies, we could never truly come back down. Do mine eyes deceive? Ixnay of my heart, descended from Helone's halls to guide me to her bosom? My beloved, my everything. Long have I waited for this moment. Take me in your arms once more and lift me higher, higher, higher. Higher, higher, higher. Orland! 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 Oh no. Oh no! Alas, poor Orland. I knew him not in the slightest, but he seemed a decent man. Chincarny and attempted murder notwithstanding. I did not say that word correctly. You will rue this day and rue it hard! They didn't even put him all the way in the ground. Wait, I've seen this before. All too recently. Yes. Anyway, he's only mostly dead. The master of magics, ancient and awesome, here acts with all haste, the man yet be saved. Well? Oh, you were referring to me. I see. With all haste, was it? Yes, I'll get right on that. Oh no. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite. No, wait, that's no good. Let me see. Something of a rather less controversial tradition, yes? Something with more pep. A vortex of biting winds to rend the flesh and smite my foes! Ah. Foes? I thought you said you were friends. Oh no. Seer's going mad. Saint Renette, bugger me with a bleeding gaybog. My back! Seem I've underestimated you lot. That makes two of us? Enough! Leave them be. Or do you not care what becomes of the mammoth? Oh, good grief, there's a crazy lady. Gigi, but when? How? I thought I recognized you. First in Ishgard, then in Idylshire. You've been following us since we left the capital. Bearer of faces, fair and fearsome, the midnight shadow which hath deceived kings and queens. Doris! Can't possibly have been so naive as to think we'd not see through your ridiculous disguises. And yet here you are. So effortlessly and easily lured. He's just casting heals on him. Easily lured into our trap. For which we are most grateful, mind. My companions are hardly cut out for a life on the road. All has been prepared for this moment. The parties, the petty schemes. From the first, the objective of this grand design has been the singular mammoth. I swear to you, if you harm Gigi in any way, we have no desire to hurt the boy, but we require his help to reclaim that which is rightfully ours, our youth. Smoke bomb! Confounded. I can't see. No, they kidnapped Gigi! Damn. They're very slowly getting away. Wait, what? He is losing his mind. Papa Hildy! Gigi! Stay strong, my son. I swear I shall find you. Oh, just ingress once. Ingress once. Oh, poor Seer. You're not gonna be sane by the end of this, my friend. I'm sorry. Remind me again why we didn't just, 12 strike me down for a fool. So desperate was I to seize the Grand Sirs that I failed to discern their true intent before it was too late. And now poor Gigi is in their clutches. If I'd never see my beloved son again. I suppose we ought to be prepared for the worst. Could be halfway to Rad's at Han by now. I very much doubt that, given that they were moving at an adamantoise's pace. The little milksop's right. Let's get after the old buggers. That's what my mentor used to call me, among other things. Oh, the memories. Oh gosh. Oh, this is a mess. How did they get this far? Just love that. Ah, damn, they're very slowly getting away. Oh, I freaking love it. Oh, there they are. Mumble, mumble. It's not death, you fool. It's just some passerby. What did he say? What did you say? Oh well. Speak with Hildibrand. Oh, he's in the bushes. Ah, you saw nothing. I wasn't there. So, it seems that the Grand Sirs have caught once more by the very inspector that was trying to catch them. How ironic. Also how premature. We have them, yes, but they still have Gigi. Damn it. Only some manner of opportunity would present itself. Ask and ye shall receive. We can ambush that wizened dragoon, take him hostage, and demand an exchange. Inquisitor Seer, you disappoint me. A gentleman cannot condone the violent kidnapping and ransom of his elders. No, no. We shall approach this problem as paragons of honor and virtue. Dima will stalk and subdue the Grand Sir, then relieve him of his armor. What? How is stripping an old man naked more gentlemanly than taking him hostage? Rest assured I shall reveal all soon enough. Godspeed, Dima. Oh no. Hildibrand, are you gonna try to dress up as someone again? I don't trust him not to. Alright. There he is. Ah, I knew you'd... Wait, who are you again? Something awfully familiar about those muscular forearms. The strong yet tender-looking fingers. Say, would you be so kind as to massage my shoulders, young man? There's this lingering ache, this tension that Gon's part can't seem to soothe with his magics. Oh my god, remove my breastplate. Oh, of course, how silly of me. Pray, lend me a hand with these straps. Massage? Truly, young man, you are a saint. Apparently Dim's giving an old man a massage now. Ah, I swear it's the little things you begin to appreciate. My dear departed wife used to help me with my armor, you know? Right, I should be seated to better receive your tender ministrations. Help Orland remove his armor. Dust Bunny, you're not... Dust Bunny, get out of his lap. Get out of his lap, Dust Bunny. There you go. Just give him a massage. Ah, the healing tingle. Would that I had a tincture of salamander with which to treat these aches. Did this happen in ARR? Oh, this is bringing back something in the back of my mind. My little pig's knee used to spread some on my chest and under my nose to help me sleep through the night. Wait, no, I massaged Hildibrand, didn't I? I think I did. Come, do not be shy. Work those soothing fingers into each and every knot. Slowly. Make me forget my troubles. What is it with them having dim massage, everyone? Apparently he's got some good hands. Harder, harder. Higher, higher. Close your eyes and dream. Old Dragoon's soft snoring suddenly stops, and you begin to fear you may have borne witness to his final moments. Leaning closer, you extend a hesitant finger, only to stop short when a sudden spasm signals the resumption of his labored breathing. Steal Orland's sabatons. Oh gosh. You can't be serious. With the utmost care, you remove Orland's sabatons and breeches, leaving the sleeping old man exposed to the elements and at the mercy of the nearby ravenous bears and tentacled morbles. May he rest in peace! I'm sorry. Good night, sweet prince. I'm so sorry. Oh no! We just left him there to die! This is horrible! Oh, why aren't you instantly dead? There we go. Ah, my stalwart assistant. By your return, I gather you have taken care of the Dragoon. And by taking care of, I mean afford him all due courtesy as befitting a man of his years, whilst returning the equipment I require. Orland's sabatons. The old grey mare, she ain't what she used to be. Ain't what she used to be, ain't what she used to be. Orland's armor, entrusted to you by its elderly owner that he may receive a vigorous massage. This suit of armor is surprisingly light and reeks of garlic. Capital. Then, without further ado, I shall disguise myself as Orland and free Gigi from captivity. But you two look nothing alike. They may be old and slow, but they're not blind. O ye of little faith, you are in for a treat, for you shall have a front row seat to this magnificent display of Mandervillian guile and subterfuge. Oh dear. One of them's asleep. Hey, is it time for dinner yet? You just ate, you daft bugger. Where the hell is Orland? I know he's about to take a piss every hour, but damn it. You could at least be quick about it. Oh, that's why they talked about incontinence. Oh, here we go. Greetings, fellow antediluvians. I've returned. Oh my word. Oh, bollocks. It's about time. What? Ah! How did that work? Okay, no, that's bollocks. Yes, it is. Pack up your things. I want us back on the road in 10 minutes. Before we do that, we must first release young Gigi here. It is behavior unbecoming a gentleman to keep children in cages. What in the seven hells are you blathering about? He's going to get away! No, he will not. See? Still here, within my care. Right then. On a completely unrelated note, I shall now take the boy with me on a brief sojourn into the wilderness. Fury, take me. It's working. He's about to walk out of there with Gigi, and they won't even try to stop him. So far, so good. Brr, I'm cold and there are morbals after me. Just keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. I'm me, but you're also me. But that can't be. Unless... This is it. This is the moment when my life flashes before my eyes. Oh, my dearest Pixney. We'll be together at last. I'm sorry, Seer. Imposter! How dare you attempt to trick me with a ruse so hackneyed it would make a minstrel blush! Ye gods! I never realized dying would hurt so much. Now's our chance, Gigi. Come with me. Vivi, wait! My son, what's gotten into you? Vivi. Vivi. Where have I heard that name before? Remember who you are, Vivi. What you are. A creation of the great Charlian Archmagus Khan. Khan, I was given life by Grandpapa Khan. I remember now. We lived together and he taught me many things about the outside world. What exactly do you remember, my son? Everything. Yes, everything. I remember that Grandpapa Khan created me, that he took care of me, raised me, and that we were very happy. But then he abandoned me. Grandpapa Khan abandoned me. He believed you were flawed, Vivi. But you lacked the power to turn back the hands of time and make him young again. And so in his ignorance, he cast you out and died, all alone. To turn back the hands of time. And what we witnessed in the Crozier with the Duke's priceless face. The power could be brought to bear on people? But wait, how do you know all of this? You couldn't have possibly been associates of this Archmagus Khan. We found his journals during one of our many trips to the Great Library. Scavenging for valuable relics is one of the few ways we have left to make a living. We were famed heroes of the war in our prime, with fortunes to match. No soldier has the strength to triumph over time. Before we knew it, the hour of the sheath was upon us. Ishgard no longer had need of our services. So we came here to eke out a living, to keep doing what we do best until our bodies wouldn't let us. Imagine our surprise when we stumbled upon the opportunity of a lifetime. A second lifetime, as it were. A mammoth with the power to take that which was broken and restore it to its prime state. To turn back time with its temporal magics and give us back our misspent youth. Fury, take me. This is all so... I didn't even know if there's a precedent to determine whether or not this constitutes heresy. We know where to look, even. The journals we determined that the mammoth was somewhere in the Western Highlands. A chance, or a second chance, was within reach. And then we were forced to watch as you imbeciles pulled Vivi from the snow, nearly ruining everything. Vivi, listen to me. Come with us and we can help you unlock your true potential. Just think what you could accomplish were you to master your magics. Not only could you make us young again, but you may even have the power to restore life to Archmagus Khan. Vivi. Impossible. No magic can truly return the dead to us. At best, you can animate a corpse. I need not review the precepts to declare that the products of necromancy are abominations in the eyes of the Fury. Gigi, wait! What of our adventures? What of our gazebo? You are a Manderville Mehmet! You have always been so kind to me, Papa Hildy, and I will forever be grateful for that. But Grandpapa Khan made me. He made me, and I miss him. So even if it fails, I have to try. What are you doing? They're getting away! We have to stop them! Mayhap we must respect Gigi's decision. So that's the end of that chapter, eh? You're giving up and coming back home. I too made a decision long ago, to become a traveling inspector, and I have ever stood by it. Mayhap it is that this singular stubbornness of mine that Gigi took inspiration. Nay, I cannot abide it. He is my flesh and blood, my son. I dare not let him use his temporal magics to pervert the natural order. Aye, it falls to me, his father, to ensure that Gigi keeps to the righteous path, and only utilizes traditional methods of zombification to raise the dead. Oh my word. He doesn't care about the zombie, he just cares that he's using temporal magics instead of regular necromancy. Inquisitor Seer, I must applaud your dedication to your work, and I cannot thank you enough for all you have done on our behalf. Yet I fear if we continue as we are, Gigi may be driven to rash action. Therefore, I would ask that you suspend your pursuit of the Grand Sirs for a time, that I might be afforded the opportunity to convince my son to return peacefully. Well, seeing as how we can only guess the full extent of Gigi's powers... Pardon me, yawn. It might prove dangerous to act aggressively should he choose to use them. I knew you would understand. Right then, there is no time to waste. Yashu, let us retire to our new gazebo and discuss our plans. I suppose it'd have been a shame if he had given up that easily. Well, that means I'll have to stick around here even longer. On the other hand, if that bloody mammoth's really got the power to make them young again, then... Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay. We have two more. We can try to push through. I said I'd suspend my pursuit, and I will, but that doesn't mean I won't continue my investigation into that mammoth and its powers in Ishgard. Okay. 2 more left. And then we're done with this portion. These are significantly more manageable to complete. It makes me happy. I feel like I can actually complete these in one sitting. Ah, see you saw fit to return to the capital as well. The Inquisition has a rather large collection of heretical tomes, including many of Charlayan origin. I had a mind to scour them for information on temporal magics. Yeah, this is, of course, all for the sake of confirming the Mammoth's heretical origins. Yes, only that. Why are you looking at me like that? As if to imply my interest in these matters is far more than a professional one. I'm sure I don't know what you're not talking about. Thank you, Dimma. That will be all. Sure, Seer. Whatever you say. Or don't say, I suppose. Aww. These are so nice. Oh, Seer. Oh no. These are great. I love those. Alright, well, let's see what happens. The proud and the pointy-eyed. Seer is a man at the end of his tether. We need to speak, Dimma. I've been scouring the archives for any information regarding temporal magics since last we spoke. The results have been rather troubling, to say the least. As you may or may not be aware, ancient Alleg is portrayed in the Enkindrion as a cautionary tale. A great empire brought low by its vanity and hubris. However, there are certain apocryphal texts in which the Allegans are cast in a more sympathetic light, not outright exalted. It was in these texts that I found references to temporal magics once wielded by Allegan mages. Said magics could be used to halt or even reverse the temporal state of a given object. If these accounts are to be believed, and if Gigi's abilities and these magics are one and the same, then it may well be possible for him to turn back the hands of time for the Grand Sirs, much as he restored the Duke's priceless vase. That being said, there is no telling how this will work with regards to a living being. Consider, if you will, that the vase was filled with water when shattered. Even if the vessel were restored, what would become of its former contents? Would it be filled with water as before? The very same, every drop returned? Or would it be different water? Would the water, once split, be forever lost? Ooh. I speak of the soul, my friend. For even if one could use these magics to restore the dead to life, would they be as they were before, with all the same thoughts and memories and feelings? The Grand Sirs are convinced that they can regain their lost youth, and mayhap they can. But the dead who have entered into Halone's halls cannot return. They cannot. Yet Gigi is nevertheless resolved to try and resurrect Archmagus Khan. Speaking of which, according to some Charlayan texts in the archives, Archmagus Khan was an accomplished scholar known for his study of ancient Allegan magics. Further evidence that Gigi's abilities are likely derived from ancient traditions, I suppose. But, more importantly, I learned the location of the Archmagus's former residence. Mayhap we could find something of interest there, something which could help us to persuade Gigi to change his course. I had a mind to summon Inspector Hildibrand to make the journey there together. Would you be willing to join us? Excellent. Then let us be about our business. I saw you, heretic! I beg your pardon. Are you accusing me of being a heretic? Yes, you, Inquisitor Seer. I saw you sneak into the archives and sneak out with the forbidden tomes. I saw the mad light in your eyes as you partook of their forbidden knowledge. Oh, for the love of... I did all of that for my investigation. Aha! You admit to your crimes! That you did so secretly, without permission, in blatant contravention of our rules, read forbidden tomes. Then by virtue of the authority vested in me by the Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Hellenic Inquisitory Doctrine. You stupid, ignorant. Are you all so desperate to keep your goddamn jobs that you'll go around accusing all the world and his wife of heresy? Is that what we've been reduced to? I'm sick and tired of looking for heretics in every bloody shadow, trying to guess the secret sins of everyone I meet. It's stupid and pointless, and we're better than that, damn it. We're better than that! There you go, Seer. Much better. If you will not surrender yourself, and I have no choice but to inform my superiors. I'm going to tell my manager on you. Oh, Seer, I'm proud of you. Well, that all came tumbling out, didn't it? Suppose there's no point in trying to convince myself that I have no personal investment in this matter, or that I still have a professional one. Somewhere along the way, I stopped looking for the guilty and started looking for the truth, perhaps, and a way to help those in need. But there's no place for people like that in the Inquisition, is there? And it's only a matter of time before that stuttering fool comes back with an armed guard. Let's depart for Idleshire at once. We need to find the inspector. Go, Sir, go! I'm so proud of you! He's growing! The boy's growing. Look at him go. Look at that boy go. Let's see. Oh, right, he can't fly. I always do that. One of my new recent things I'll do is I will forget to mount and then I'll just jump, trying to fly. It would seem we arrived too late. Inspector Hildibrand has already gone off on his own to confront the Grand Sirs. They came back briefly to train Jingly Shine for supplies and whatnot, you see. And the Gobby's ear caught them trading tongue flaps about killing dragons in the Forelands. When the inspector learned about it later, he said he had to go after them right away and backtake Gigi. He said he had a duty, not as an inspector, but as a father. Bugger that. He's got no obligations to a bloody mammoth, especially one that chose to leave of its own free will, as I recall. I swear I turned my back on the boy for one bleeding second and he loses his goddamn mind. I'm afraid he might try to do something reckless. Don't you think we should try to find him and offer a hand lend? I'm rather more concerned with what will happen if the Grand Sirs attack, or worse, kill any of Hraesvalger's brood. First things first, I suppose. Dimma, would you be so kind as to assist Mistress Nashu and Julian in their search for the inspector? I will pay a visit to Archmagus Khan's abandoned abode in the meantime. Oh, and before you think to refuse, know that you need not fear for my safety. Let's just say that our singular experiences together have injured me to the harsh realities of, well, reality. Huh. Could it be that the scrawny little shite's finally found his spine? Let's start by heading to Tailfeather. I reckon the inspector probably went there first to ask after the Grand Sirs. So if we do the same, we're sure to catch up with him eventually. Excellent. Tailfeather. I got the same horse! That's not frequent that happens. And I also almost forgot that you can't just teleport. Alright, there we go. Nashu! Right then. I say we split up and make inquiries separately. If you learn anything about the Inspector or the Grand Sirs or Gigi, come and tell me. Okay. Back in we go. Let's see who we talk to first. Run over his cabbages. The Guardians with the Mammoth. They were here, proclaiming to all and sundry that they were going to slay the greatest dragon of them all. Gods only know if the naive fools were serious. Well, if they go after Hraesvalgr, we're gonna have a serious issue. I'm gonna go from laughing at you to smacking you in no time. 3 dragon slayers and a mammoth, eh? I'd call you a mummer if I hadn't seen them come through earlier, boasting about how they were off to kill the biggest one yet. They're after Hraesvalgr, aren't they? That little chocobo. Oh, those daft sods. They were for Ank's shrine. Not quite sure what their intentions were, but they were awfully confident. That much I recall. Oh, we gonna have some serious issues. You leave my dragons alone. You leave my dragons alone. You better not be going after her. You better not. So if they're not after Hraesvalgr, the other one at Ank's shrine. That's a no. Oh, I see. So the Grand Sirs were heading for Ank's shrine. And my dear boy wasn't far behind them either. What are we waiting for? Let's go! Let's go! Oh, there we go. You know where they are? Let's go get them. Ah, turnip! It's teleporting everywhere time. I'm getting tired, so we take some hits. Let's see. Oh, there they are. Oh, Orland. The poor unfortunate soul who bears a striking resemblance to Orland is quite firmly embedded in the earth. Would you look at that? The inspector sure gave him what for. That may be, but where'd the other 2 get to? Not to mention the mammoth. Why don't we pull him out and ask? Though having said that, it looks easier said than done. Oh, how silly of me. I'm sure you've got more than enough strength to yank him free, right, Dimma? Sure, I got this. I also suspect this is not Orland. Certain someone still had his gear. Yup. Well, I'll be. He's wearing some sort of magic mask that makes him look just like the inspector. Just like that man of 1,000 faces back in Ul'dah. No, that's Hildibrand, all right. There's no fool in a mother's eyes. I say, what trouble has my beloved son gotten himself into this time? Ah, Godbert. The man is back. Why, hello there, Lord Godbert and Inspector Seer. How do you 2 end up traveling together? Blind fortune, you might say. I was too far from Tailfeather when night began to fall, but fortunately Lord Godbert chanced to find me wandering in the wilderness. Lord Edmont told me about all this recent trouble with the Grand Sirs, as well as Hildy's investigation. And a father cannot help but take an interest in his son's affairs, can he? As for me, I was eager to share with you my latest findings, namely Archmagus Khan's research notes. Oh. that was meant to be a fake yawn and it became real. I haven't slept like that since I was buried in the Lich Yard. My word. Well, well, I must confess, no small measure of embarrassment to be found in such a state, having been so unceremoniously disposed of by the Grand Sirs. But ignominy notwithstanding, I am most grateful for your succor, and pleasantly surprised to be reunited with you all. This wouldn't have happened if he had waited for us instead of... Wait, why in the hells are you still wearing that rubbish? An impenetrable disguise is essential when consorting with the criminal elements. Alas, 'twould seem the Grand Sirs have grown more perceptive in their newfound youth. Wait, do you mean they've already regained their youth? What about Gigi? Did you see him? Was he behaving strangely? Now that you mentioned it, his warm, soulful eyes were rather more pointy than I remember. By the Fury, not pointy. According to Archmagus Khan's notes, that's a sign Gigi's using too much magic. If he carries on like this, his ether will be expended and he'll end up not more than an empty husk. This is terrible news. We must catch up with the Grand Sirs at once. Do you know where they were headed? All I heard was that they were keen to slay dragons. They were bound for the Churning Mists, a place called Zenith, to kill a great worm named Nidhogg. I already killed Nidhogg. Really? That all happened? Oh. I meant the other one. Tracefelger. Oh, gosh. I'm gonna have to smack some elves around. Tracefelger? Fury take me. What could they possibly hope to achieve? Starting another war. It's not ideal. If I could turn back time. Hildibrand wishes to entreat your aid in a matter of grave import. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, do hereby ask you all to aid me in rescuing my son and putting a stop to the Grand Sir's machinations. You know, there is really no need for all that. We came because we wanted to help. I, Nashu, faithful assistant, maker of explosives extraordinaire, do hereby present to you this fresh change of clothing. Capital. Anyone could count on you, Nashu. I shall change en route. Come, my friends, to Zenith and to Gigi. On we go. Let's go smack around some people trying to kidnap a mammoth. Onward, Dust Bunny. To war! Oh, right here. Much better look. Make ready, my friends. The final battle with the Grand Sirs is at hand. Oh, are you okay? 'Twould seem my wounds were more serious than I thought. I fear I am in no condition to confront our foes. There is but one thing that could restore my former indomitable self. Don't you worry, I've got some salamander oil right here. Shall Mummy give her baby boy a massage? Oh, my dearest Mummy. Mother, dearest. I would not impose upon you, not when my ever-loyal associate Dimma stands ready to administer to my muscles. Why? Why do they make him do that? Don't tell me you're embarrassed. Let Mummy take care of little Hildy's hurts. My dear wife, I know you mean well, but let Dimma handle it. Theirs is a bond which transcends time and space and personal boundaries. Apparently, that's the way of it. I'm counting on you, Dimma. Oh my word. Dust Bunny mocking me. Let us brook no further delay. Come, my friend, coat my body in oil as you have done many a time before. Once. I have done it once, Hildibrand. Why do you hesitate? Have we not done this time and time again? Oil me up, man. Salamander oil. Rubs the oil on his skin. It does this whenever it is told. Oh, how it soothes my aches and pains. Quickly now, knead it into my flesh. Knead as you have never kneaded before. Ah, the Gah! Such furious kneading. I applaud your enthusiasm, but mayhap I urged you to excessive force. Nay, you are in the right. Already the gentle warmth begins to spread throughout my body. Fires of righteousness burn anew in my breast. Hold, my son. Though your passion is renewed, you may yet be spurned to greater feats of Mandervillian strength, derived from the purest essence of salamanders, the ancient legacy of House Manderville. Salamanderville! To you, my beloved son. Now, become a proud father. I bequeath this most sacred of oils. Salamanderville! Could it be that the legends were true? Your muscles will shine with the brilliance of 1,000 suns. No mortal man will have the power to do you harm. Verily, it is so. For by its grace did I notice weather the slings and arrows of a bandit horde, and bring my hammer of justice to bear upon their wicked heads. The time has come, Dimma. Take this oil, and help Hildy become a Manderville man he was meant to be. Become the Manderville man. Oh dear. I am ready for my final oiling, Dimma. Salamanderville, the best of the best for a Manderville man, to rise to the top as the cream only can. So for the lack of a logical plan, massage the Manderville man. Oh no! Oh, the Salamanderville! Oh, it flows into every nook and cranny. Quickly now, lay your hands upon me, massage me with all your might. Oh dear. Massage Hildibrand again. Yes! Yes! That's the spirit. I can feel it building and rising. Massage Hildibrand yet again. Such passion, such fervor. I am the inferno unbound, the tempest unleashed. I have not yet begun to pose. Massage Hildibrand yet again. Oh my gosh. Massage Hildibrand once more with feeling. I am a Manderville man! Ha! But Salamanderville is... My word, I have never felt so alive! Such vibrant colors, such intense sounds, such... fragrant smells! Mother, father, Dimma, 'twas your oils and your strong, yet tender fingers which opened my eyes to the glory of creation. I'm a gentleman inspector reborn. Whoops. Onward to zenith. No matter the laws of nature they pervert or the limits they break, the Grand Sirs can do naught to stop me. Here we go. Oh, this shaky cam footage. Look at this marching, all dramatic. Are they actually young again? Moment of truth. Oh my gosh, they are. That smug ass expression. we go. Grand sirs, I have come for my son. Oh, must we do this now? We have a dragon to slay. There's no need for any of this. The war is over. But not for long. The worm's death will give rise to a new era of fire and blood. And we, having consumed his eyes, will use our new powers to win untold glory on the battlefield. Our legends will echo in eternity. You would doom countless innocents for glory? No, I won't allow it. Over my dead body. Far be it from us to deny you, then. This is the end for you. The ultimate end. Manderville work? Oh no, Hildibrand! Hildibrand, no! What? I think he's alive. He's moving. Have faith, my love. He is our son. He's alive! Gigi, my beautiful boy, pray do not look on me with such pointy eyes. Let Papa Hildy take you home to our gazebo. Stop calling me that. My name is Vivi. Vivi. I remember everything. My powers, my purpose, my Grandpa Khan. I made them young again, but it's not enough. I need more. I need the worm's eyes, and then I can finally bring him back. I'm sorry, Gigi, but no, you cannot. Grandpapa Khan is gone. He's right, Gigi. Mayhap you could restore his corporeal form and breathe life into it, but his soul, what made him your grandpapa, is forever beyond your reach. That's not true! I can restore anything to its ideal form, to the way it should be, even Grandpapa Khan, even you, Papa Hildy. Please, Gigi, you have to stop. If you keep using your power, you'll die. This is his ideal form! His ideal form is this! I don't understand. Your clothes are still dirty and tattered. As they should be, Gigi. For my every waking moment is as the gods intended. Every day I live life to the fullest. Every day I enjoy grand adventures. Found your grandpapa's research notes. What he gave you wasn't the power to make things the way they were. He gave you the power to change the world. To make things the way you yourself believed they should be. That's why your magics have no effect on the Inspector. Because you know in your heart that this battered and bruised form of his, and it is in its own way, right. My thoughts exactly, Inquisitor Seer, and it is for this self-same reason that you were unable to make Grand Master Khan younger. In your heart, you knew there was naught that needed to be changed. Your beloved grandpapa was exactly as he should be. Your every day was to be treasured and worthy of celebration. Then, what about the Grand Sirs? Why was they able to make them young again? All you knew of them were the stories they told. Wondrous tales of daring do by heroes in the prime of their lives. It's no wonder you were able to envision them as such. That's all they ever talked about. They were young and free and full of fire. At first, Archmagus Khan didn't understand the true nature of your abilities. He struggled to deduce why you could not make him younger as he originally intended. Eventually he realized that your fond memories of him were preventing you from conceiving of him as anything but an elderly creator, and that the only way to achieve his goal would be to take them from you. But you were all he had left in the world. No longer a mere mammoth, but a friend, family, his only family, his grandson. He couldn't bear to lose you, so he renounced his quest for immortality. But I still lost my memories in the end. I was afraid of leaving you all alone in the world, afraid that others would attempt to take advantage of you and your magics. So before he died, he decided to take your memories from you after all, to protect you. Despite his best efforts, something remained. Something stronger and more powerful and more resilient than anything Archmagus Khan ever dared dream. You were never broken, Gigi. You were never abandoned. All he wanted was to set you free. Free? Free? To do what? Whatever you like, Gigi, don't you see? That was his final gift to you. A new life. A new story all your own. This has all been very, very touching, but we're not getting any younger. Well, you aren't, at any rate. We have suffered your meddling long enough. I had intended to use this trap to kill the worm, but since you were so perfectly positioned... Stop blowing up Zena! No, don't you dare! Oh, you assholes! Gigi! Hi, kitty. Whoa. I am Vivi, grandson of Archmages Khan and Gigi, son of Hildibrand, Heliodor, Maximilian, Manderville, but something else. That's so badass! Oh, he's alive. Gigi? Well, that solves that problem. Oh no. Gigi, are you still alive? Are you okay? But what about Gigi? What happened? Oh my word, look at them. Is Julian okay? It's like it never happened. The last of his strength, he turned back the hands of time. Not just for the pillars, but for us all. He made us all as we once were, as we were meant to be. After all that gallivanting about, I get bugger all? What about my misspent youth? Was I not meant to be this bloody old? I was not meant to be this bloody old. Such a fine day! Never have I squatted with such perfect form. I may well have reached my physical peak. Ha! What rot. At your age, you daft sot. You look foolish. You should be grateful. Gigi saw what you had become and gave you a second chance. That was our second chance. To relive our glory days. It was all rather silly, though, wasn't it? Maybe Khan had the right of it. Maybe it's not so bad growing old. I was a coward when I was young. Now that I'm old, I'm not afraid to say things like, I love you, Doris. You're a blind, bloody fool, Gonspart. She's still pissed. I say, am I dead again? Quite alive, Inspector, along with everyone else, thanks to Gigi. Grand Sirs are also in our custody. Ha ha ha! That's my boy! Where is the little tyke anyway? Gigi embarked on a grand new adventure. He's no longer with us. You see, that's what he wanted then. And I could not be happier for him. I'm sure Archmage's Khan would feel the same way. What do we do now, Inspector? Is it not obvious, Nashu? The wide, wide world beckons to us, with the promise of mystery and wonder. We shall resume our never-ending quest for the cases perplexing and profound, and perhaps, one day, we shall meet young Gigi again. Oh, he doesn't understand. I hate to admit it. This whole mess got me thinking that maybe it wouldn't be so bad if I really did have a grandson. You did right by Gigi, Hildy. Your father and I can see that. We're proud of the man you've become. And I am proud of you too, Mother, for finally coming to terms with the ephemeral nature of physical beauty and allowing yourself to age gracefully. Oh, she gonna die. He gonna die. Gracefully, was it? Oh. You may have been a failure to communicate. Oh, there he goes. There he goes again! Wait for me, Inspector! Wait! Up! Hark! What is that curious light I spy in the far eastern skies? And this so familiar scent which fills my nostrils. Do I smell a case? Worry not for me, my friend, For wherever the wronged want for succor, I, Hildibrand, shall be there. Till we meet again. Copy plans! I guess we're going to the Far East next, boys. We did it. Is Gigi alive? The eyes are still open. Eyes are still closed. He has all of their weapons! Say, you do know that so long as the core remains intact, little Gigi is not actually dead. That's right. So dry your tears, boy. There's no need for all this moping about. He has fallen into a dormant state because he used up all his ether. His core will gradually recharge as it draws upon the ambient ether, and in time he will awaken from his torpor. I shall tend to the child for now. As for these three, I should be glad to take them back to Ishgard in your stead. A most generous offer, my lord, but hardly necessary. After all, 'tis my duty to bring them to justice. Oh yes. It was my duty. After everything I said to that young inquisitor, I can't go back to Ishgard. They'll toss me in a jail and throw away the key if they don't outright kill me. Go to Idylshire and live in Hildy's gazebo. Someone ought to look after it while he's away, no? That doesn't sound all that bad, actually. Full glad am I to accept your offer. Well done. I suppose there's nothing for it but to wait until he comes back down. It was a most graceful strike, my love. You haven't lost your touch. Oh my gosh. This one is just pure shenaniganery. Oh, Hildibrand. Can't wait to see what they do in the Far East. Oh my word. Get your face off of there. Oh my word. I love these quests. They're so stupid. I suppose there's nothing for it but to leave the Grand Sirs to Lord Godbert, and for me to see to Inspector Hildibrand's gazebo. I'd like to thank you for everything you've done. If you find yourself in Idylshire, come and see me. There are a few arrangements that I need to make, but I can't imagine it will take that long for me to settle in. Thank you, my friend. Until we meet again. Well, that was good music to end it on, too. Here's here. Hey, buddy. How you doing? No, I saw you like 30 seconds ago. Looking back on the course I've run, it's hard not to think of the man I was and feel ashamed. Before I took on this case, I had only left the capital a handful of times. The rubbish I believed, the facts I considered unassailable. Take me, what a fool I was. If I hadn't met you and the inspector and Gigi, I would have never realized how much I had come to hate my job. Nor would I have discovered how much more satisfying it is to seek out the truth, the whole truth. One might say that getting labeled a heretic and having to flee Ishgard is the best thing that could have happened to me. After all, now I am free to start a new life here in Idleshire as a consulting inspector. What? Okay. That I was not expecting. Oh, but enough of that. There is someone I would like you to meet. Lord Godbert made some modifications, as you can see. His smaller size should allow him to absorb ether more effectively over time. We thought that, if he were to travel with you and share in your grand adventures, that maybe it would hasten his reawakening. Aww. Precious! Thank you, my friend. I do hope our paths cross again someday. May the Fury bless you and keep you. I got a mammoth! Gigi, also known as Vivi, but his secret is safe with you. Use item to acquire Gigi minion. That was so cute. Oh, I liked that. That was wholesome. Oh, there's credits now? Is this Seer? Seer. Oh my word. Look at you. I feel like I just watched my boy grow up. Up. Ass. He's all grown up. Putting his house together. What's that? Oh, that's his tome. Can't wash that off. Oh, I love it. The zombie! Oh my gosh, the goblins. The goblins waving their little family of goblins on the roof. Hildibrand will return. ... Question mark. New chapter of New Game Plus has been added. Is that what you are? That is what you are. Okay, I should scroll back up and see what Gigi said during that big thing. What about the Grand Sirs? Still memoryless my memories. I am Vivi, grandson of Archmagus Khan and Gigi, son of Hildibrand, Heliodor, Maximilian Manderville, and this is my story. Oh, I love that. Okay, that's so sweet. Alright. Let's see. Come here, Gigi or Vivi. Oh my gosh, I have so many minions in here now. Where did I get all these random minions from? Apparently I haven't been in here checking on my minions recently. There he is. Gigi, the secret to the lost art of temporal magics is believed to be buried deep within this ancient automaton created by the legendary Charlian Archmagus Khan. Vitality levels are dangerously low due to a power drainage necessary to save the lives of his companions. So what happens if we drag him down here? Summon your Gigi minion, also known as Vivi, but his secret is safe with you. That's cute. Dustbunny, give me a sec. We gotta summon Gigi first. And then you can come back. Let's go stand in the sun. Oh, look at that. That's so cute. A fitting end. Wouldn't you say so, Tim? Beautiful. Alright, let's bring Dust Bunny back. Ah! I think that's as good a place as any to call it a night. I need to go to bed, and I had a lot of fun. I hope you did as well. I very much enjoyed this. It was a great time. Oh, that was so fun. Oh. Dim, what are you doing? There we go. Alright. Well, thank you all for joining me. I hope you had a great time. And feel free to follow, like, subscribe, all the good stuff. I will see you all next time with another portion of our adventure. Take care all. Rest well.